So now your account's created, and now there's just a 4-step process in order to accept payments with SplitSum. So you're going to be on a 14-day free trial. You will not be charged until it ends. Step 2 is selecting the plan, and then you have to add the payment info. You need to add the payment info now, but you won't be charged until after the trial. So I'm going to select here. So these are the subscription plans. The plan that you choose will be based on your business needs. I'm not going to go through that here. There'll be other videos on the channel if you want to go more into what the 3 different tiers are. I'm going to select this one here. And now I'm just going to put in Stripe test card details, but you're going to want to add in obviously your own details. And obviously you will not be charged until the 14-day free trial is over. So now the plan is activated and we'll be back here right now. So step 2 and 3 are now completed. And now step 4 is connecting to Stripe. So we're going to go over to here. So this is a one-time setup. It takes about 3 to 5 minutes. If you're already using Stripe, that's great. You just log in and continue. If you're new to Stripe, you need to create a free account and then come back. I want to stress here that you need to obviously set up your business information before you can accept payments in SplitSum. And I'll just show you that quickly. It's here in business details. This is in your Stripe dashboard, settings, business, and then business details. So you need to ensure that this is filled out first or you won't be able to finish the setup. Okay, so we need to enable connect accounts. So what we're going to do is we're going to click here and this will take you directly to the page in your dashboard. So now you can see these prompts right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this tab out so that we can look at it while we're doing this. This will make it a lot easier. Okay, so click get started. Now we're just going to follow the prompts here. Everything is listed here, what we want to do. So get started. So how the funds will flow, you're going to select buyers will purchase from you, this second one here. And now you have to review the terms and accept them. So you can go through here, you're responsible for all of these things here, okay, acknowledge, and then agree and continue. So now how sellers will be paid. So payouts can be split between sellers. This allows you to do multi-item payments where you have one payment that the customer pays, but it's split between multiple contractors. So you select this and continue. Now you select the industry that best matches your business. I'm going to select other. And where will sellers create their account? So we want to choose onboarding hosted by Stripe. Continue. Where will sellers manage their accounts? So we want to select Express Dashboard. Now we're going to review the setup and continue. So it'll match this. Obviously the industry will be whatever your industry is. Review that and then continue. I know because I'm doing this on a sandbox, I don't have this last step here. But what this is here is you need to verify your identity. Once you've done that in Stripe, it'll take you to a page and it'll say you need to verify your identity. You need to go through the steps to verify your identity, and then that should be all good. And then you'll be able to just make sure that charges and payouts are enabled on your account, which will happen just after that. Okay, so now we come back to Stripe, and what we have to do now is step 4, adding our Stripe keys. There are 2 Stripe keys. We've got the publishable key, which is used to identify your account with Stripe, and the restricted key, which it allows SplitSum the ability to access your account and to split the payments. So if we click here, this link takes you directly to it, but I'm just going to open it here. So this takes you straight to the developers page where the API keys are. So now if you see there's standard keys here and publishable key here. We need to click here to copy, come back here, paste. And now we want the restricted key. This one's a little bit more complex because it has to be set up for the specific URL. This is just something that Stripe does to give you the control over your account so that like third parties can't just do whatever they want. SplitSum needs specific permissions in order to function properly. They're all written here. But I will preface this by saying if this feels too complicated for you, you can just give it permissions for everything. We're not doing anything nefarious, so you don't have to worry about your account. But the process to create the restricted key is fairly easy. So what you want to do here is click here, and this will copy the SplitSum URL. Now we click back here, and down here we click create restricted key. We're going to provide this to the website because we're going to give this to SplitSum. Now here we're going to put SplitSum as the name. We're going to paste that URL, and then we're going to click customize permissions for this key. So now this is the permissions. And before I get into it, if you do not see two columns here, permissions and connect permissions, go back because you have not set up connect accounts properly. But as long as you see these two, this is great. So I'm just going to go through. We want to select write and write on all core. So we're going to look at the headings here and not the individual ones. So all core resources, we want write for both. Now we're going to go down to checkout. This is already on write for the main account. We need to make this write for connect. Billing, we want it write for both. So it's already write for the main account. We need to write for connect. Now down here we have the connect. Obviously this is only for the main account, but we click write on all of these. So now we have issuing. We need to select write for both accounts. So we click write. You should have an identity here. I think because this is a sandbox, it just doesn't appear here. You would want identity to be read and write. And then now we scroll down. We've got payment links. So it's already write for the main account. We need to make it write for connect accounts. And then terminal, it's already write for the main account. We need to make it write for connect accounts. And that's it. And like I said, if you're unsure, just make everything right. Now we click create key. And it's important to note that when you do this on the live account, you will not be able to just click here and copy the key. What you're going to want to do is take the key that they give you and copy it and put it in a secure note somewhere that you can access it again, because you won't be able to copy it again. So do that and it'll allow you to copy it. So you copy it and then you come back here to SplitSum and you paste. And now I'm going to make this full screen, and that's it. That is the setup. You're all done. You're ready to create connect accounts and you're ready to start splitting payments. Now, if you want more information about all those other setting up connect accounts and taking payments, you can refer to the help section, which will show you videos on how to set those up.